mortals, and welcome back. It's been at least like 2 or 3 minutes.
Alright. So we're gonna do some Ethermancer now. I realize like this is like some game from an indie dev. I usually don't do early access games, but I also constantly am playing Maw, and Maw is absolutely not finished. So why wouldn't I do an early access game? So today we're gonna be doing Ethermancer. Tomorrow we're finishing up Silksong tomorrow. I think. I mean, we might not because we might lose, but I think I'm going to be trying to do Silksong tomorrow. My intention was to do Thinger, but unfortunately, to do more Maw, but unfortunately for us, I apparently suck at Silksong, so we're not doing that. Apparently, this works great with my DualShock controller, so that's useful. And we can load up the game, which is loading up in a window rather. So we're gonna have to. No, we won't. Okay. So, and you get picked up. Lovely. We want to improve features and balancing. I think this is fine. The game is currently in early access. We'll be adding new bosses and things over time. I'm curious to see if this scratches the itch of something similar to Jade Cocoon 2, actually. Let's see here. I don't think I need to change anything. I think we're golden. The Federal Ministry of Research, Technology, and Space. What country is that? Is that Germany? What is that logo? What a combination of things, by the way. Space and video games? Maybe have more ministries. For too long, you've overstepped your place. Void will cover every city of our world, starting in Vigil. A fitting end, if considered. All was created, now all shall share your fate. Now, I will say, it's not appropriate for Vigil to be... It's not fitting for Vigil to be the first. It should be the last, because it's the Vigil. First the Fractured Ruins, then Alteraste, then you, Mithras, Syriax. I wonder if these names would mean something if I remembered the meta-narrative going on in the previous game. Choose your soul-bonded monster. They're all very rocky. We have two that are explicitly earth-coded, but it's interesting that this is not. This is a very, very, very cool... Ooh, whenever you apply burn, you break a poise stack, whatever the hell that means. Whenever damage is dealt to this monster's shield, deals combined water wind. Okay, I wonder what combined damage works. Perks, shield generator. Perks, 25% crit. I wonder what that heart thing is. The droopy heart. That's kind of fun. Oh. This could be fun. First hit of each attack, this monster deals +1 damage for every 2 buff stacks and shields equal that amount. I think we have to pick this weird ass critter. I think this is the play. So we're gonna go for a status effect build. We're gonna go for something funky like that. This seems like stall. What do we want to name you? You are. It's what? Water and earth, right? You look so much I'm gonna name you Kelp. Okay, healing, ether, and poison. We're inside the void now. The entirety of the fractured ruins has been devoured by it. Wild monsters roam this area, my old friend. I will once again require your support in battle. So, what does that symbol mean? Is it going to mirror anything here? Not that I can see. Craft a memento of a monster. So there's items that unlock the ability to have other creatures. This attempt appears to be rather new, which means there are people actually living in the void and they call me mad. No boon active. Wild monsters blocking your path, we'll have to fight it. Will we? It's not really blocking my path, but this invisible wall sure is, so that's fine, I guess. Oh, okay. So you are hostile. Monsters can use different actions in combat. Most actions cost ether to be used. There are 4 different elements. Fire, earth, water, and wind. Currently do not have much ether. Your only option is to use this basic attack. Okay, so the basic attack generates ether of the type that you are. I wonder if that last one is wild. Poise weakness. The color of the diamond icon corresponds to the element they're weak to. Oh, hey, Mac John. I completely forgot I had that. That was so startling. The giant zombie. Enough hits that element, they will be staggered. All staggered enemies skip its action, and 50% increased damage. Okay. 2 times... Heal all allies. So this heals all allies, which means that it also poisons, right? It sure do. So... Enemy monsters now stagger. That means you can use the Craft Memento. Craft Memento lets you gain a monster's memento! Very cool. Oh, and you're a poisoner too! Oh ho ho! Is there a reason... I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to use a basic attack because... I guess I should have done the healing attack, but it's fine. We'll see whether... Worthiness... They persist when you rebirth your monster in future runs. Damage dealt... Actions prevented is giving me a lot. I'm getting a huge amount from combat duration and ether generated. I assume combat duration being lower gives you more worthiness. So I guess we need to win 2 fights for that. You gained a monster soul. 2... There's a monster shrine. Monster rebirth. So this probably allows me to pick up... Yes. So, before we do this, what do we want to call you? This is a very cool design. I like this design a lot. Some sort of plant. Honestly, you basically look like an eggplant. We're gonna call you Eggplant. Okay, save and quit. There is no just save. I could probably avoid you. Cool. Alright, we're gonna use Craft Memento on you. Tank, burn, and dodge. Okay, we're gonna use Leeching Strike, I think. Oh, you can apply 2 poison. Target generates 3 random effect. Okay, you're vulnerable to Earth, so this staggers you. And you're poisoned. So they're both staggered right now. How do I switch what target I'm targeting? And you're vulnerable to water. I'm going to use a basic attack on you, because then I can stagger you next turn. It looks like I do generate ether every turn as well. Oh, can I only stagger you once? Oh, that's good. We got the double poison. I could have actually mementoed this other one too. Okay. It's lethal. This gives me the ability to heal a bit. Unfortunately, when we break this, we will just kill it. But that's okay. We'll have another memento available. Hopefully, actions prevented 2. Okay. Ooh, I like that. One for every 5 healing. Doesn't trigger retaliate. This only triggers once per round. I think I'm going to take Viral Healing, just because it gives me more poison. And I don't know how poison stacks work, but... Ooh. You know, that's not bad. That's going to heal the start of each thing. We can dodge around. Body made of ether and fellowship of beautiful little monsters. You must be an ethermancer. Hope you're here to help us and not cause more problems. What do you mean by us? Sorry, rude of me not to introduce myself. I'm Lily, resident witch of the Pilgrim's Rest. You should come visit sometime. It's beautiful and there isn't void threatening to swallow us whole. Perhaps I will. My name's Sirius. I hope no ill fate befalls Pilgrim's Rest and its people. That's sweet of you to say. I knew it. Somebody with a band of monsters following them can't be a bad person. That sounds legit. How about this? Meet me at Pilgrim's Rest and I will offer you my services. I'm an expert at soul bonding, you see. Soul bonding uses a monster's memento to bond its soul to you, which means it's always there with you when you need it. Whenever I enter the void anew, I can choose it to be by my side. That can be useful indeed. Exactly. Also, I can help you out whenever we run across each other in the void. Here, I found this blank memento. You can use it to craft the memento. God dang it. I could have done it. I think I could get everything in the tutorial. Like, I could have gotten that second one. It just didn't occur to me. Colossal sword. Oh, can I only use this once? Okay. Oops. Okay, I don't think I can get over there. Sneaky over here, not that I can see. Some monsters will attempt to ambush you. Okay. Let's memento you. Mandragora, heal, regen, and weakness. Okay, let's stagger this one. And I think I will just memento it. Never mind, I won't on this turn. That's lethal if I do that. So we don't want to do that. 4 stacks of poison, is it? Ooh, the Wyrmling is a healer. Interesting. So that gives me the ability to actually get an extra... Oh, I should have attacked the other one. Oh, okay, it healed itself. Reset action weakness. So when this thing recovers, it applies weakness to my party. So we don't want them to recover. What was that? On every 3 crits, apply 2 poison, then trigger poison. Oh, nice. I assume triggers poison means that it causes... Ooh, debuffs deal 4 more damage against enemies. We're taking Fatal Upkeep. The other one is cool, right? But... a belt. It doesn't seem like scrapping it gives me anything. This is the beginning of my journey towards the core of the void. Ether Spring, Night, Envoy. Let's go with Envoy, because I don't know what the hell that would mean in this context. Pilgrimage Path. Interesting. Fire damage against self. Applies 1 temporary power to self. Every 7 times a straight triggers, applies 4 burn. You know, I think we maybe bring the cockatrice. Because, yeah, I think we're going to do the cockatrice. So the cockatrice will be able to self-damage every turn, which means that my AoE healing is going to have the ability to trigger more poison stacks. Yes. What should we name our cockatrice? Do we want to name you after any sort of food, or do we want to name you after... I think any sort of food for today. I don't think it's just going to be vegetables, because I think that it's more fun to go with any type of food. So what's a cool, like, chicken or other poultry dish? Is there a thing I could do with chicken rice that... I don't think so. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by thinking of, like, Malay names. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, a word for, like, spicy chicken. God, what is that? What is that red chicken? I'm trying to think of what that is called. The one that's, like, really spicy. Like, it's fairly spicy. Give me a second to Google some stuff. Unfortunately, I know a lot of Malay words in very specific contexts, but not in any other context. So, So the name of the dish is. Okay, so I think that the place is also called the same name as the dish. So we're going with ayam taliwang, which is just a type of spicy chicken. Did I spell that correctly? Definitely spelled that correctly. Don't even worry about it. Back up on height now. If you perform Void Blitz from this height, they'll lose 3 instead of 2. Colossal Sword. Hello, friend. So these have 4 poise. Instead of 3. We did get the poison off. Aethermancer can also use certain things. Okay, so those are kind of pseudo consumables. We're going to use heat first. I want to see what this. The animations of this are really cool. So what is your retaliation do? I don't need wind damage. And I don't need dodge. Because I want to be taking damage. So I think I'm going to attack this one. We have Leeching Strike available. Let's just break this one. And then we don't have any blank mementos left. Wait, what did I heal from? I didn't. This indicates what it'll be when, yes, okay. I see the little green. Hey Sparky Unicorn, how's it going? So hopefully we poison somebody else. Let's go! 3 poison stacks on that one. Oh, the combo. Ooh, I'm enjoying this. Okay, so you damage yourself, which gives me something. I don't even remember what your special is. And then we can, I guess, start doing damage to you, maybe? This is 4 times 3. This will break. So we Fire Claws you. We also poison you. And then everybody's injured. So we tag you with Leeching Strike. That gives me 3 poison stacks, I think. Okay. And then you can go for the kill. Okay. Apart from resetting poise, triggered additional effect. Turn that after they were staggered. Oh, they can also use it if they don't get staggered. That's good to know. So you are not injured. We are going to do this. because it'll give us some more healing so that we can get some worth off of on you. I guess it's fine, it doesn't matter. Okie dokie. Let's see if we got a decent chunk of worthiness out of that. 9 from healing. That's a lot, actually. That's a huge amount of extra stuff there. And if we could get the turn counter down, we could probably get a lot more worthiness from that, but that's fine. 1 skill reroll. Let's see. Is there anything useful to do over here? What do you do? Give gold and receive. Okay, not now. I'm doing pretty good. I just failed miserably at Silksong, and we moved into doing this so that I can get some, whatchamacallit, some muscle memory working in my favor tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be finishing the final boss of Silksong tomorrow. We've gotten to phase 4, so... Another Aethermancer here in the Void? I'm called Alioth. They sent me here to investigate the massive Void phenomenon. Are you here to assist me? Greetings, my name's Syriax. I'm here on my own. The issue seemed too important to ignore. Aethermancer operating on their own? So you weren't sent by Aequilus? How curious. No matter. Surely we can still help each other out. Take it you're proficient with artifacts. I am indeed. They're quite impactful. I believe I can help you with my magic. Let me see what I have for you. Sure. Reactivates target monster. Ooh. Ooh, I like both of these. Yeah, for now, I'm mostly doing Silksong, but, I mean, I'm on the final boss, so I'll be ending Silksong soon. And then, once I do that, I'll be moving into Maw, which is a mod of Might and Magic 8. And I'll probably be switching time between Silksong, Aethermancer, and Maw once I finish Silksong. Because I still have like 13% left to get, I think. Based on what was on the thing. Okay, so I can dodge through. GG. I did not get that. Okay, we got the poison. Activate the heat. Now everybody's injured, which means we can Leeching Strike on somebody. Let's go with you, I guess. I play a bunch of stuff. I'm kinda all over the place. Unfortunately, I don't have... So I can break you. Let's break you just so that we have that done. You have already used this. We're out of... Let's use the Rod of Command. I thought that you only had... Shit. All mistakes were made. I thought you had only 2 left for some reason. Oh, it doesn't matter. We stagger with 1 hit. This is lethal. We have 5 stacks. We're not going to worry about that. We're taking this hit on you. Okay, the poison was already lethal. I've played it. I haven't played it on stream. And it was okay. I don't like have a particularly strong opinion on it. I played the Wuthering Waves game fairly recently and enjoyed that. Fortunately, I only have one character who's injured right now. Okay, we do not stagger you. I think we water you. We're only gonna get one... Okay, never mind, you're dead already. And I think you die on your turn. Never mind, the healing. Okay, we're fine. We are golden. Combat duration 2 plus 10 worthiness for the entire party. Not too shabby. Triggers poison on all monsters. Free action. This doesn't say all enemies. This says all monsters. Retaliate. Oh, this is pretty fun. 2 for each poison stack. We're doing Viral Bloom. We need to get the things that give us all the poison stacks first. On dedicated support action, applies 1 dodge and shields each ally for 2. Monster gains plus 2 max health for every level it has. Heals 1 more health from regen for every 25 max health. Start of combat on dedicated support action. I don't want to shield. Wait, what's corruption? You know, maybe not. Do I just go with an aura? No, I don't want an aura. I do open. This just it doesn't say attack at anywhere in this. Let's do this. I stream every weekday, but I live in Singapore, so my weekday is not necessarily the same as weekdays for everybody else. Oh, okay, so that's progress. We have to check over here. So I stream basically 9 to 1 usually. I'm streaming late. This 1 o'clock is usually when I'd be ending, but I'm going an hour late today as penance for failing so miserably at beating that boss in Silksong. And so it's usually from 9 to 1, and it's now 1. So this would be the latest that I'm usually live. Do I have anything to do damage of that type to you? Yes, I do. I have the peck move that's wind. Let's do this. Unfortunately, I don't have a thing that would allow me to get you back. But that's okay. So we're going to Viral Bloom. This targets everybody. Oh, it also staggered you? Okay, it's considered a wind and water attack. I'm now realizing that I don't have the ability to Leeching Strike, which is too bad, but everybody's at full HP anyway. Unfortunately, now that I think about it, you can't injure yourself at the start of the turn now, but that's okay, because we've got the ability to poison ourselves anyway. Do I... Just do some. You know, let's go for it. This generates fire and wind. Okay, we're not actually as close to a thing as I thought we were. Let's finish you off. And just do a basic attack on you. Poisoning it up. So I can just add another stack of Viral Bloom if I want. Did my poison go? What happened? Oh, it triggers the poison. It doesn't poison them. It activates the poison. What do you mean by upgraded my channel? Is this some new Twitch thing? I cannot possibly keep track of all the nonsense features that they add every 12 seconds. Let's see here. Okay, we've got 6 stacks of poison. That does not. I should have attacked the one that was. Ooh. What's the heart? You know what? I think I might do restore, actually. We do get the triple poison. I mean, I have some emotes. And I have one emote. I also have basically no artistic skills, so there's the. I should have maybe gone the other one from a merit perspective. No, because I'll get, by doing fewer turns, I'll get more worthiness for the whole party. Let's see. I don't know how the user interface works with regards to that kind of stuff. You can also get Viral Bloom. Applies 3 regen to self. This only works when I apply it with this creature. No, that's fine, Smarty Unicorn. Thanks, though. First hit is a crit guaranteed. I don't think I want Energizing Strike. I think I could just take Stone Edge. Let's just do Stone Edge. It's fine. That's all good. A Monster Soul, which can be used for something. I definitely... Okay, so this is moving on. So we're not moving on yet. Let's go up here. Let's see. Scepter common. Can I move this stuff? Okay, so scrapping stuff does give you thingers. Oh, is that corruption? I wonder what that mechanic is. Does it say in the UI somewhere? No. I wonder. Guess we'll find out. Okay, I think that I'm finished up here for now. Found the ends of the zone. You might want to use the map to check if there's any. There is a point of interest that I did not do. Apparently. Right, this. I don't know what these do. Like, I don't know what these resources are for, so I'm not going to worry about it. We have more ether crystals than we have money. And that seems right to me. Let's... Random NPC. Loot drop rare. Ether spring. Okay, let's go with loot drop rare. So this will allow me to rebirth somebody. Let's do you. Oh, never mind. We're not going to do you. So, those are ether crystals, presumably. Deck of cards, artifact. Interesting. So people with a monster can call West Pond. I wonder what their corruption does. It does look like I'm just not going to be able to get a thing here. Oh, did I get it? I have the thing for it. I'm a dope. I don't need to go upstairs to do the blitz thing. Applies 2 poison to self on action. Whenever poison triggers, enemies also take damage from it. Doesn't trigger retaliate. That's very cool. That's a very fun ability for them to have. Do I throw out a big heal? I think I throw out a big heal right off the bat. Let's do that. So what does your special ability do again? Critical poison. So we don't want to poison the ooze. Temporary power each 7 times. Okay, so we can actually burn enemies with that as well. I'm going to start working on the ooze. And do I Toxic Slash? I think I Toxic Slash you, even though this will... No, you know what? We're going to just do a basic attack. This will give me some more stuff. Toxic Slash comes out. Corruption lowers their starting health in each following combat. Gotcha. Okay, so that's just... That's good to know. So that... But that also means that that gives me the ability to heal on turn 1 more easily. Okay. Do I Wind Ye? This is only doing 9 damage. We Stone Edge you. We got the crit, so that's just dead. Do I heal everybody for 6? Yes. I believe this is lethal. It's not if I don't apply the poison to that target. We're going to take the kill here, just to make sure that we don't get 2 attacks coming in on the same target. Okay, if Corruption just lowers my starting HP, then that implies to me that I start with full HP every fight otherwise. So I'll basically start at whatever my Corruption value is. It's a lot of worthiness for damage shield. Okay. That's actually good. So I can give that to I Am Taliwang. So if I get one more thinger, I can help Kelp out. Let's see. One more gold. Okay, we got enough gold to do it. And those are levels. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to start with this much damage. That's not a great idea. It only gives 3 corruption cleansed? Ooh, that's not great. I was thinking I'd be able to cleanse the corruption from all of it from one creature. 3 from everybody is substantially weaker. Sacrifice is required for those who wish to use this altar. Should you accept it, one of your spare souls will be released to the void. You may then choose a temporary boon. Well, why would I get rid of a soul for a temporary boon? I don't need temporary boons, I need permanent shit. Okay. So who's calling you mad? Okay, let's go for you. Yeah, those things are really nasty. I want to clear that out ASAP. This Stone Edge is actually quite strong. Got the double crit. We got the double poison as well. We activate heat. We don't have any wind mana. I think we just take the kill here. As for you, rather than attack, which will trigger the retaliates, we're just going to restore directly. That triggers the poison. I don't think it triggers... Okay, it does trigger... What the fuck was that? Holy shit! That is a lot of damage. That was fucking crazy. Hey, we're taking lethal on you. I believe with 3 stacks of poison, that's lethal. You hit yourself for 2. We flurry on this one. And we absolutely hope that you don't... Okay, we're golden. Okay. Yeah, Stone Edge is doing a lot of work for me today. Okay. What is that the hoof of? Interesting, so they both got a bonus from ether generated. Okay. Ooh, 3 burn to all enemies? We're doing burn wave. We don't have an interrupt, so we're just going to take this. 1 blank memento. That means that we have the ability to grab one of the critters that we come across. We have enough to activate our thing, so let's do that. Oh, it can only be done once. Concerning. How are we doing on map completion? What is the mechanic on this again? Oh, right. We're not releasing monsters, so that's fine. We are immortal and will never die, so... Next zone, Merchant. Next zone, Witch. Let's talk to the Witch. Oh yeah, we don't have any money. Let's definitely talk to the Witch. I don't know what she's... Only a few ways of cleansing corruption. Successfully dealing with corruption by preventing and playing around it is one of the main challenges. That sounds pretty true. So, we're not in a position where we need to do any rebirths right now. Nice to see you again, Syrinx. Likewise. Hope the blank memento I gave you helped you out. I don't think I'll find any more soon, though. Aside from that, I'll always help you out with potions and crystals to guide your monsters by refocusing their talents. Okay, reroll trait, reroll action. I don't want to reroll. I'm happy with the things that I have. The memory spell should bring back some past life memories from one of your monsters. That's... Tougher, have more skills, and use 2 actions. Okay. 13. That's actually 15, but 13. After. Some enemies have special poise weakness. Okay. It only loses 1 action when staggered, so we can't actually... do the thing. That's fine. Do we need to apply burn? I think I flask up because we're currently at fairly low HP. That's interesting. That also poisoned. And I don't what do I... Every 7 times this triggers, you gain burn. I think I'm better off using basic attacks to generate what I need. I'm gonna Toxic Slash. We have 7 stacks of poison now. We're hitting for 11. Stone Punch comes out for a decent bit. They've applied weakness to us, which is honestly not that big a deal. I could Viral Bloom if I want, but I don't think there's much reason to. So this heals for... This heals for 12. This heals for 11 right now. So this is... Sorry, this heals for 13 right now. So this is actually a better usage, even ignoring the fact that it is cheaper and does a little bit of chip damage. We could do this. Do I Burn Wave first? This costs 1, and this costs 3. I have a total of 4 right now. This will not break, though. Let's do this. No, we can't do this yet. If we do this, we lose our turn. So what we're going to do is we are going to... We're going to Toxic Slash. This will not break unless I double crit. We will Rod of Command. And then we will Burn Wave. This applies 3 burn. And I retain my turn into the stagger, and I Stone Edge. Ooh! That is a lot of crits. We have 15 stacks of poison. You're using a basic attack. And we tag a Restore. That's an easy choice. Gives us another 3 stacks of poison. Can I use Viral Bloom? I cannot use Viral Bloom. I can craft a Memento? That's fun. Okay. And we can Stone Edge again? I didn't think that I was going to be able to Stone Edge 2 turns in a row like this. This is crazy. Ooh, boy. Oh, we've got 21 stacks of poison on this. Oh, the burn wave. You're not even getting another turn. 38 poison damage! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, the poison build makes me so happy. Oh, that's delightful. So we got quite a lot of worthiness there. We tag level 4. Ooh, whenever allies apply 5 or more poison in the same turn, applies regen to each ally. Wait, whenever poison triggers on an enemy, applies poison to all enemies. That's crazy. On every 3 crits, apply 2 poison, then trigger poison. I mean, we have to take Toxic Assault now. Oh man, we have such a crazy poison build right now. The poison build is wild. Converts 1 random ether into wild ether and shield self for 2. Increased damage of poison against enemies by 1. I do like Earth Generator. I do like +1 healing as well. Damage +1. I think we convert 1 ether into wild ether on support action. Rather than this. I think that makes sense. I like that the effect that I had there, but this gives additional poison damage. So I think that's for every stack of poison. Like, every stack of poison does an additional 1 damage, so let's pop over here. I should have read what that does. Rest Site. Cauldron you see is a monster meal, especially prepared for your monsters. It will cleanse a large amount of corruption. "15 corruption cleansed." Another Aethermancer. Who are you then, child of soul? Are you familiar with my kind? That's unusual. My name is Syrix. Many things are known to us. Apologies, but who is us, and what are you doing here? Why, this is our home, the Fractured Ruins. Is there a better place on Tereste? And by us, I mean us, a humble trader living a simple and modest life, and his associates. Say hello, Sally. Are you aware you're inside of the Void? Yes, the Void, a natural part of our world, I'm afraid. Life and death, ether and void. With the chit-chat out of the way, perhaps you're interested in my wares? Care to buy anything? Ooh. Oh. This is not bad. Ooh, it's also half off. Does this only cost 8? Okay. I Am Taliwang has leveled up. Retaliate, generate random ether. Ooh, for every 3 fire ether consumed by allies applies burn. But we're taking return to ether. This is really solid if we are activating the fire thing every turn. I think that's a fun combo. Oh, we can buy more EXP if we want. Interesting. Do I want to buy a monster soul? I'm going to buy another EXP. Okay, so I Am Taliwang is a little bit closer to leveling up. Ether Spring. Loot Drop Epic. Gotta get the Loot Drop Epic. I don't know what a knight is. Forbidden Fortress. So we can't do anything with you yet. Yeah, my hope is that we can basically clear off the corruption that we have on Kelp. And then once we've cleared off the corruption, okay, I got detected very quickly there. Or at the very least from pretty far away. I love the cook pot. You are terrifying. Look at that HP bar. Okay, so if we do this, the meteorite activates. As we have like 3 things that activate immediately, which is pretty cool. We're going to have you heal yourself. And that does give poison to the target that we want poisoned. We have the ability to instantly break this, and I think that's what we do. We just take the Stone Edge here, we get the stagger, we get the poison. We do a normal basic attack on you, and that gets us pretty close to lethal. Lava Soup comes out, a lot of misses, a lot of abilities activating. Off the back of that. Let's take a look at what your abilities are. If the action didn't consume cooking stacks, applies cooking to self and regeneration to an ally with the lowest amount of regen. Whenever your allies spend 2 ether of each element, unleash tome. Okay. So you are going to Stone Edge you. We have so much ability to burn. We heat. We trigger a bunch of effects. We activate Burn Wave. Burn Wave hits everybody. The person with the cook pot is fully dead at this point. They stand no chance of survival, I don't think. So your special ability is absolutely not going to activate. And I don't think I have any more of the mental things. Let's go. I probably should have activated the poison. I currently have 0. Okay. Okay, we're tagging the heal here. That's 3 stacks of poison. And we Stone Edge. And -3 corruption. Deck of cards again. We already had one. Does that mean that we now have more, like, stacks of it available? Skull. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 25% chance to apply another stack of the same debuff. Cannot trigger with itself. Initial start. Shield 5. At the start of your turn, shield self for 2. Kelpie is applying 3 every turn. We're applying 3 poison with you every turn. Unfortunately, this is a thing that I would have wanted to pick up a little bit later, but that's fine. Kelp is going to take this now. Kelp has 32 max HP and should have enough shielding now. Did I get the parry? I did. I did get the parry. Okay. So, we're activating this. And Toxic Slash. Everybody's below max HP. I'm gonna tag this. That's rough. So that gives them all shield, I think. If I trigger Viral Bloom, I think this actually increases the number of poison stacks the enemies have. Oh, baby! Okay, we're going to go ahead and just throw some healing out on you. And let's get you to lethal, because I don't like the look of you. Okay, you are definitely going to die. And actually, I shouldn't have done that, because I have the ability to... I could have done Burn Wave. And we are still doing Burn Wave, but basically I should have attacked the target that was going to have more HP. Ooh, that's concern. Okay, we're fine. We do live through this, but these are hitting for way more damage than before. Triggers poison on all monsters. I'm just going to tag the restore. I'm not going to do the other thing. And Burn Wave is lethal. Oh, it's not lethal on you. Never mind. I stand corrected. 30? No, we didn't get 30. Okay. Damage prevented. Damage healed. And we are getting 2 EXP per now. Heals and shields an ally as a free action. We're taking Snow Charm. Let's see. Consumes 2 burn among enemies as additional costs. Ooh! Generates fire ether for each burn stack on the target is fun. This is fire and wind damage to all enemies. None of these are that interesting to me. Like, Stoke the Fire is pretty good for generating resources if I had more sources of burn. I don't really have that much burn to use burn conversion as well. So, like, this would be fun to use. Though, actually, this is among enemies, so I'm consuming 2 total stacks. If I have 3 enemies and I'm applying a couple of stacks, I think I do just reroll this. I want to use my reroll early here. This is interesting. Heals all allies for 2 times 4. Let's see. This consumes fire ether to apply burn, which is not that interesting. This allows me to heal, not very well, but it also applies burn. And this allows me to add dodge as a free action. Let's do this. I think that makes sense. I don't use the wind very much. Blade. Scrap the blade. Continue accumulating money. This is a dead end. Is there a button that is dedicated to just giving me money? I probably should have done that on the... doesn't matter. Unfortunately, everyone's corrupted enough that we're gonna struggle a bit here. Do I have enough to do this and this? I do. We're tossing this on you because you are very, very squishy. You are weak against water, so we will attack using the water. So now we have the ability to generate 5 poison stacks on their turn consistently. We're activating heat. And we are going to do... I should have done the dodge first, but that's okay. We're going to apply more stacks to you. I shouldn't have done that. I should have actually applied a fresh... I should have applied a fresh stack on the last target, but that's okay. Yes, because the poison didn't trigger on them, which means that I didn't add an additional stack of poison. Okay. So we're in turn 2. We are back to shielding. Let's shield you. We want to prevent corruption from applying to this target. This breaks you. That does not break you. We activate heat. And then we activate burn wave. I'm so happy that we're this early in the game and we've already got some crazy status effect build. Okay. So they die before their turn starts. Oh god. Oh, the burn's gonna kill me. On the start of my turn, I think they die. They don't die. Oh, I'm out of healing. Shit. We burn wave? This applies lethal to everybody except you, and then... Okay, the burn activates when I take actions. It doesn't apply at the start of my turn. Heal generator +3. What does that mean? Okay, Fire Wind against target enemy on crit additionally deals... Do I take another copy of Viral Bloom? I think I do. I think I want 2 people to have Viral Bloom. Ether +1, but health is reduced by 3. Burn 1. Evasion. I don't apply burn enough. I do have an ether problem. So maybe I do actually want to get rid of the staff and replace it with this. But I can't really afford to lose 3 HP, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to scrap this for now. Somebody came to rescue me. Wait, are you an Ether Master? Yes, my name's Sirix. I've been meaning to contract one of your kind. You seem quite adept at handling the void, yes? Not for hire, sorry. How'd you end up here anyway? I was on the evening stroll with the village outskirts. Suffice it to say, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Once I realized I was inside the void, it was already too late. You see, I'm Hector von Satan. I'm known throughout the area for funding expeditions, such as the Void Expedition that I've been meaning to get underway. I never actually intended to see the inside of the Void myself. I didn't imagine things would be quite so dire, truth be told. I'll be heading back towards Pilgrim's Rest then. I take it the path behind you is safe? By rescuing this character, you and your monsters have formed a bond to Pilgrim's Rest. Your monsters receive 2 corruption cleanse. I love that. Never actually intended to see the other one. Okay. Interesting. We haven't been to the Pilgrim's Rest place, right? I assume that's where we go when we die. So, we haven't finished our first run. I'm pretty excited by the fact that we got Worthiness 1 before we died for the first time. We've already got Kelp up to Worthiness 1, and that makes me happy. Retaliate generates random ether. Okay, I think Concealed is not actually applying. I think I need to get... I think it needs to be a thing that says dedicated support. But that's fine. We have a monster flask. We have 3 monster heals. We have... Oh, right, we have the playing cards. I'll have to make sure to use those if I run into an Ether Void. In a situation where I feel like I need it. Okay, I believe... Yeah, we've cleared this area. Ether crystals, merchant, ether spring. Have we established what ether crystals are for? Have we ever spent any ether crystals? I don't think so, right? The fact that I got ether crystals when I got the worthiness thing implies to me that ether crystals are a thing that I use in between runs. An ether spring would be nice to have. I have enough money to spend a lot on a merchant, potentially. Let's go to the merchant. Because I've got 30 bucks. I probably shouldn't have gone to the merchant, because I'll get to the merchant eventually anyway. Please tell me serious. What is it? Why'd you come here? When the void opened, I felt it was urgent enough to investigate. Interesting, so you just happened to be in the area? I sensed the opening of the void from quite a distance, actually. No offense, but I can't shake the feeling I'm being interrogated. Oh, we're just a concerned party asking questions, that's all. Care to buy anything? Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 25% chance to apply another stack of the same buff. Start with 5 shield. I do like that. We can get a plank memento. Do we pick this up? No. It does have the nice 15% chance to apply poison. I could pick this up and put it... You know what? I should. I'm going to pick this up and just replace my staff. This gives me 5 initial shield. I am dangerously close to getting, like, insta-gibbed on Eggplant. Even if I was at full HP, Eggplant is very squishy. So let's just burn through all of our money. And move on with our lives. How do I? There we go. You are potentially going to be broken, so let's grab you. So, one thing that's a goal right now is... If I do this, I burn through all of my stuff. I burn through both my wind and thinger doing that. Let's use heat. Doing this off the bat will give me a better idea of what I'm working with. What is your ability that just fired? Give me a second. On crit applies poison. This monster gains 4% crit chance for every poison stack on enemies. Interesting. I forgot about that part. First ally and the first enemy that use an action each turn get 2 terror or 2 burn applied to them. This monster gains +1 damage and 6% evasion for every 10 debuff stacks amongst all monsters. Oh, wait. That's concerning. So this is... That's alarming. Luckily, evasion only impacts certain things. Do I burn wave? If I burn wave, I apply burn to all targets. When this monster consumes ether to use an action or gets interrupted, deal X fire damage to it. I would love... It gets like +1 damage for every 10 stacks, I think. So I gave it +1 there. We're using the deck of cards. That's enough. It's not enough? I thought I got 2. Shit. Or sorry, I thought I got 3. Apparently not. This generates Earth. I didn't realize that it was your turn. I didn't realize you still had a turn available. That I might have just killed myself. Luckily, you are just using a basic attack. And so are you. We have 4 Earth available. Do we just Stone Edge you? I think we just Stone Edge you right off the bat. Let's get this done. That was not necessarily a great plan, but... Oh my god. The number of things triggering there. Pretty wild. So if I trigger poison on all monsters... It is 2 o'clock. Okay, so... We are probably going to be ending... Let's end after this fight, I guess. I thought I had enough for that. Whoops. This should give us a wild. Oh, I just can't do 2 free actions. Good to know. A free action isn't actually a free action. It's basically a bonus action. It's got its own separate thing. So okay, that burns to death. Alright. Use Leeching Strike to get some healing done. We activate this. So the first hit is a guaranteed crit. The other attacks are probably also crits, though. I'm activating the burn wave just for funsies, and then we can do Stone Edge. Okay. The sheer volume of poison coming out. Alright. We gained a monster soul. And we can interact with this. Garzaxis. Okay. So this allows us to get into a room that gives us additional, like, loot, basically. Alright, so we basically got back all the money that we spent on the previous merchant trip. Can we... We can actually continue to buy things from you. We can buy this artifact. I don't know... I don't know if I have to use this is the thing. I'm gonna just buy it and see. And then we're gonna buy 1 EXP. Alright. So we do still have some more enemies to face on this level. I think we're gonna end things here for now, though. We're gonna go ahead and save and quit. And that's gonna be it for today. So we have done... That's definitely Germany. Those are the German colors, I think. So that's going to be it for today. We've gone through 2 games. We did not die in Aethermancer yet, but, you know, at some point we probably will. But for now, we haven't died. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you again tomorrow? Sure do be tomorrow, when we will be doing, hopefully finishing Silksong. And then once we finish Silksong, we'll do some more Aethermancer, and then I'll figure out some sort of schedule, because I am excited to play a bit more of this, and I'll figure out what days I want to do what things. So, there it works.